everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to another Create a Sim video. So a while back I did a Create a Sim challenge where I let a generator create my sim, and we're back with that again today. Today, however, I'm gonna be making two sims. I'm gonna be making one male and one female because last time I only did a girl. So without further ado, actually, let's just get straight to this. So this is the generator that I'm gonna be using. I realized that last time I never even linked this generator, so this time I will make sure to link it. So this generator is gonna give you a lot of things to describe your sims, such as the gender, their preferences for like who they're attracted to, even the first letter that their name starts with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and generate. We're gonna do the male first, it would seem. Your sim is a male human. He is attracted to females and his first name starts with a J. So he's gonna have very short, perfect gray hair and purple eyes. His skin is gonna be a warm tone and fantasy. What the heck do you mean fantasy? Is he gonna be green or something? He has a narrow face, a perfect nose, a small mouth, angular features, and many scars. Okay. His favorite color is navy. He also likes orange, and he has full arm sleeve tattoos. This is an interesting guy, to say the least. When he looks in the mirror, he sees a small body. But as far as strength goes, he is strong. Some great words to describe him is that he's flamboyant and loud. His favorite things to wear are his jeans and knitted sweater, and he also loves cafes. He wants to be a video game programmer, he loves autumn, and he also loves Love Day but doesn't really like the Festival of Snow. He loves to clean and watch streams, and his ultimate goal is to become a master mixologist. His best trait is silly, but he also tends to be wild, and he's mastered the arts of cooking and singing, but he doesn't like research and debate. I mean, of course not. He also lives in a creepy house, and he is predicted to die from the wishing well. He seems like a wild person, to say the least, but I like him. I cannot wait to make him. So without further ado, back to Kaz we go. So we already have a male sim here. This sim, however, needs to have a J name. Oh, Joseph. What a coincidence. This is gonna be Joseph. And I think I'm just gonna start this off by taking off everything he currently has on and starting on his facial features. So my guy is supposed to have a warm tone skin, but it's supposed to be fantasy. So I don't know if that means I'm supposed to go for something over here that is a warm tone, so like, I don't know, orange? Or am I just supposed to stay within the warm tone category? So I think I'm gonna go for this. I know it looks absolutely wild, but it's a warmer tone and it is in the quote-unquote fantasy section of this. So I'm gonna do this, hopefully this is gonna be fine. But it does say he has a narrow face, which I kind of feel like this is already a pretty narrow face. He has a perfect nose, which last time we did this, we also had somebody who had a perfect nose. And I don't want to be dramatic, but a perfect nose to me can be anything. All of these can be a perfect nose. So I'm just gonna go for one that's pretty generic, like this one. Also has a small mouth, so we're gonna look for something pretty small. This is a little big, however, I do like the shape of this one, so I think we can take this one and just make it a little bit smaller. And then the rest of his features are supposed to be very angular, and to me that kind of means almost sharp features. I think something like this can work. I'm gonna throw on a few skin details, and then after that we can get onto the more decorative part of the sim. So this is what I have after the skin details. I did also give him this scar on his face. It's a lot more fresh than I would have liked for it to be, but I really wanted like an eye scar like this. And I also gave him body scars. We can maybe imagine that he was in a brutal little werewolf attack in some point in his life, and that, yeah, makes total sense for the scars. I'm gonna add some makeup onto my guy just to make his features a little bit more defined and give him a bit more color to his otherwise slightly green face. He's also supposed to have purple eyes. I know it said that he's a human, but I'm kind of sensing that maybe there's more to that than we know. Maybe he's transitioning into something other than a human, because my guy looks like he's went through a lot. And I mean, not to mention he has purple eyes, so I don't know, he just doesn't seem that human to me. So he is supposed to have short hair, so I have it in the short category. And he's also supposed to have gray hair, which I don't do often on my Sims, but it could look really good if we give him the right cut. I have kind of been liking this hair recently. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's really short, like the thing said. It's supposed to be really short, so this is really short. But I've used this recently in a sim that I created, so I think instead we maybe do something like this. I know this isn't really short, but it is still short hair. It's really short in like areas like that, and I think it fits his character really well, because like with the scars and everything. I might also give him a few piercings. I think that could look really cool with his character. So something like this. I love him so far. He's such a fun character. So his body is supposed to be small, so I think probably the best way for me to do that is to just kind of customize up a few things, maybe make him a lot leaner. He is supposed to be very muscular. These shoulders are gonna have to come in, unfortunately, and then we're gonna make him a lot shorter because he's supposed to be small, so we're gonna make him small. Look at this when I zoom in. Oh, I love him. He's such a fun character. He's also supposed to have full arm sleeve tattoos, so I'm gonna see what I can find for that. Now I know this isn't like full sleeves, but this is the best I'm gonna do with my custom CC that I have that doesn't add too much onto the body as well. Like these two is already technically too much because they don't say anything about any other tattoos, but I'm gonna let it slide. Now this thing says that he really likes his good old jean and knitted sweater, so I think we gotta keep it classic. We gotta do what my guy loves. So we're gonna get him his good old-fashioned jeans. I think he's more a black jean type of guy though. And then we do his knitted sweater. He does also like orange, and I don't really see a very orange. Oh, this can work. This can definitely work. Like his outfit is so contradictory to like the rest of his style, like the scars and the tattoos and everything. It's so funny to me, but I like that. I think it makes him so much more interesting. We can maybe give him a little crossbody baggy. It does make his arm a little bit weird, but honestly, I don't mind that too much. We're never really gonna notice that a lot. I think last but not least, I might look for a little necklace for him. Ooh, or maybe we can add some headphones around his neck. I like that. I think he's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Joseph Wolf. I think the wolf, which was also the first randomization I got, is so fitting again because of like the werewolf attack, and I'm kind of thinking he might be transitioning into a werewolf. That's kind of the story that I'm thinking up for him, for his personality. However, my guy, oh goodness. Anyway, he wants to become a master mixologist, which is very interesting to say the least. So I think for him, because he really likes to clean, we're gonna make him a neat sim. He's also apparently very silly and wild, so we're gonna make him a goofball. And last but not least, he loves to sing, so I'm gonna make him a music lover. And this is the final sim. I really love this challenge because I would have never made a character like this, but here we are with Joseph Wolf, the small future werewolf with a love for mixology and music and cleaning. I kind of think he might go work at like that little bar space in a moon wood mill. That is, of course, once he turns into a werewolf. But anyway, I think we can now move on to our next sim, which is gonna be the girly for today. So back to my generator over here, we are going to create another sim, and it's another male. We do not want another male, so we're gonna go again. Another male. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do this until I find a female. Another male, please. Okay. This is a female, finally. So, we have a female who's attracted to males and her name starts with an H. She has a moderately long, ringlet curl, red hair and hazel eyes. Her skin is a neutral tone and fair. She has a diamond-shaped face, a cute nose, pierced lips, striking features, and many freckles. Okay, her favorite color is lavender, and she also likes gray. She has no tattoos, and when she looks in the mirror, she sees a large body, and as far as strength goes, she's impressive. Okay, girl, work. Some great words to describe her are kawaii and exotic. Okay, I mean, sure. Her favorite things to wear are her black shirt and solid white gym shoes. She also absolutely loves sunny days. She also aspires to be a video game programmer, just like my previous dude who also wanted to do this. Her favorite season is spring, and she loves birthday parties but doesn't really like night on the town. Her favorite ways to pass the times are stealing and karaoke. Her ultimate goal in life is to become an angling ace. Her best trait is dog lover, but she also tends to be a hater of children. She's mastered the arts of gourmet cooking and rocket science, but she doesn't like programming. Although she wants to be a video game programmer, she doesn't like it, and she lives in an attic. Maybe she lives in the attic of the other guy's creepy house. She's gonna die of embarrassment, however, but I think that they're lovers. I can so see the previous guy, what's his name again, Joseph? I can so see Joseph and this girl being lovers. But without further ado, back to Kaz. So we now have our female sim here, and she's gonna need an H name. So I'm just gonna randomize until I see something with an H. I think that's Haley, but I am honestly not too sure. You know what? We're just gonna go for Wolf again. Because if I'm being honest, they're totally married. This is her husband, and this is his wife. So we have Haley Wolf, and we're gonna take everything off that she has on to get a fresh little start. She has a neutral tone, fair skin, so I think something like this can work. And for her facial features, oh my gosh, she's gonna need a diamond-shaped face. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to Google. So from what I'm seeing of a diamond shape, it's kind of like a really rounded chin. The jaw is also rounded, so instead of going like that, it just continues with the shape. So honestly, probably something quite like this. She's gonna need a cute nose, which again, that could be anything. But when I think of a cute nose, I kind of think of something like this, like a little button nose. I don't know if that's the right term for this, but that's kind of what I think when I think of a cute nose, is something like this. She's also gonna need to have pierced lips, so I honestly think before I pick the lip shape, I'm gonna search for a piercing. So she should have striking features, which to me, again, is almost like sharp features. Or in this case, with the eyes, for example, it could just mean that she has pretty large eyes. So I'm gonna do a little bit of both and give her pretty big eyes, which are also pretty sharp. So this is our final facial features. It might change a little bit when I change her body shape, because my girl is gonna have to be a big girly, and she is gonna be surprisingly strong. So I think maybe something around here. And I'm gonna do the skin details, so I think I'll do those and get back to you afterwards. So this is where we're at after the skin details. I think she's so cute. So we are now on to the hair. We're gonna have to look for kind of long curly hair, which is very hard to find in The Sims. And when I mean curly, I don't mean curly like this. It's gonna have to be ringlet curls, and from what I gather from Google, that means really tight curls. this can work, however it's not really the type of curl that I'm looking for. Honestly, I feel like this is my best option. I severely underestimated how hard it was gonna be to find a hair that fits the description. I do think this works. It looks really well with her face. It's not exactly ringlet curls, but it's the closest I'm probably gonna get. So I'm gonna do her makeup, and then the eyes should be hazel. So this is kind of what I did. I wanted the makeup to be kind of kawaii because they did mention that she has kind of a kawaii vibe. That's how she's been described in the past. I swapped out the lip piercing she had for these, and I made them gold because I feel like she is a gold girly. She is not a silver girly. So I'm gonna need to look for a black shirt, which is gonna be very simple. I mean, literally most shirts have a black color swatch, so this is gonna be pretty simple. It just depends on what style I want. I think I'm gonna do a little black shirt like this because I feel like it can really fit her vibe, which is supposed to be kind of kawaii. I don't, however, want to lean into that too much because I don't think that's supposed to be like her main style. I really like these jeans on her, but I kind of want to bring in a bit of lavender because she likes lavender, and I kind of want to find a pants that is lavender. This is not exactly the color that I was looking for, but it is a really nice lavenderish color, so I'm gonna go for this because it's also still a nice style and it fits her vibe. We are also looking for white gym shoes, and I don't know, to me almost any type of sneaker, not any, but almost any type of sneaker can be a gym shoe. So I'm just gonna give her those. They do have a little bit of gray in them as well, because she also likes gray as well as the lavender. I might look for something with more gray in it too, just to add in a bit more gray into her outfit. Oh, maybe I should go for silver jewelry then, because I mean silver is basically gray. So as much as I like the gold on her, because it kind of complements her skin tone, I think I'm gonna go for gray instead. And honestly, from here, I think we can call it a day. I think she is all done. All we need to do now is make her an angling ace. She's also gonna be a dog lover who simultaneously hates children. And my girl is a bit of a kleptomaniac, because in her free time she does like to steal things. And with that, we are done with our lovely couple, Hailey Wolf, who is beautiful, and her husband, Joseph Wolf, who is also a real interesting character, soon to be werewolf in my personal opinion. Do let me know, however, what you guys think about this pair, and do you guys want to see videos like this again in the future? But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody!